a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. Takes it over space. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, TCU. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Before the snap. They're going to the air in the first play. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking right, this one caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third.
Ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas Christian. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Caught behind the line. It's Barker. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this.
Touchdown, Indiana, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He fires it down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Palmer. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Tight end goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Palmer. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. The Horned Frogs with first and 10 here. In the red area, it's Palmer. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
A perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Goes out to stiff arm. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Second down after that previous play. Secondary backed up off the ball now. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And here's the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Pressure is coming. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Finally marked down after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense moving into a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run, he's looking deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Timeout taken by the offense. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the 1st half. That's why they're trailing. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often, as a fullback sliding out of the backfield to catch a football. You don't practice this very often.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Palmer. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Makes the grab. It's Butler. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Jukes to get free. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
No press here. The defense backing away. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And he just runs out of bounds short of the marker. Did he lose track of the line to make? This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. You've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He's bringing it back. Powering through the defender.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Looking deep downfield to the left. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, fourth down.
The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Indiana. Too much speed for the defense. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Working clock with the ground game. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Powering through a tackle. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
But I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the 4th quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a 1st down and gets out of bounds.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try the ground game here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He's got it near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. That moves the ball into plus territory, trying to be aggressive here and win the game before overtime.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You got a quarterback that makes good reads, control the football well. Why go into overtime? Take some chances here and try to win it in regulation.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in our fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, TCU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice...
Looking deep down the left side. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown